Welcome back. Well, now a story about seizing the day, carpe diem, living life to the full.
Phil Vine met up with a bunch of Kiwi blokes who gathered together in Fiji for what really was an unforgettable tropical holiday.
Yeah, this was an invitation they simply couldn't refuse. Let's take a look.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel.
For 6 magical days, nothing else matters. They're the best of mates, old school friends, who've flown in from round the world for a compelling reunion.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. But I'm feeling good.
It was Kirk who put out the call to the other 5.
I was expecting maybe 1 or 2 of them could come, and then they're all coming, and they're bringing 3 of them brought their partners as well, so it was just blew me away, absolutely blew me away.
Pete flew in from Amsterdam.
There was just no question that we needed to make this happen.
Mark and Blair from Melbourne, Luke from Christchurch and Matt from Dunedin. All told, it's going to be one hell of a week.
Thanks for being such good mates to me. I love you guys.
Because one of the gang is dying.
Hi, my name's Kirk Dakers. I'm 29 years old, and January 2012 I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma.
We first encountered Kirk on YouTube, poking musical fun at his own condition.
I'm not interested in cancer, but it took an interest in me. It took 28 years and I started to grow an unwanted company. I don't want to be your friend, I said, I don't want to hang with you.
Everyone's very serious about cancer and illness, and as soon as you mention it, I don't know what to say.
Cancer, you think you're so cool, coming along here, taking my career. Cancer, you can suck my balls and nice and smooth because you took my hair.
It's a hell of a thing to joke about.
Yeah, it is quite fun shocking people with it, because I'm quite so open with it, and I think my family and friends have got used to me being open with it too.
Kirk's a pilot and flying is his dream and passion. He's never forgotten his first solo flight at Nelson Aviation College.
I think I talked to myself the whole way through the whole circuit to when we landed, and but it was a really good feeling. Yeah, one of the best feelings in my life actually.
After his cancer diagnosis, the college supported him through 2 years of chemo, radiotherapy, stem cells. Nothing worked. He lost his pilot's license. But with the help of his mum, Joy, and sisters, Tony and Erica, Kirk's reached a point of acceptance.
You can be sick and unhappy, or you can be sick and happy. And you're going to make that decision. It's pretty obvious for me to be sick and happy.
Obviously, there's not much time. Kirk's working his way through a very short bucket list.
The first thing was riding a fighter jet, which I did. And that was just everything I thought it would be and more. So, absolutely amazing experience.
A different kind of amazing, the Muse concert, his favourite band.
It was just a great thing to do, yeah, loved it.
His latest project, restoring this Ford Escort from scratch.
Just put bits and pieces on it, it keeps me busy, and I absolutely love it.
His partner of 2 years, Nick, originally friends and flatmates, they started going out after he told her about his condition.
He sort of had a little lump on his neck here, and he said to me, "Oh, I should probably tell you that I've got cancer." And we were kind of like, whoa. So I just said to him then and there that I'd be there for him, no matter what.
Yeah, she knew before we were going out that I had cancer, so it was a package deal. She had me with cancer or nothing.
That's a pretty big choice for her to make.
It is, yeah. we were in the early stages of treatment and stuff like that, so we had a lot of hope back then to get better and live a solid life. So we held on to that, but she would have come with me either way. She's just that sort of person. That's why I love her. Yeah.
You know that person that tags along, well, cancer's just like that. If I close my eyes and imagine him, he's got a cancer baseball cap. Cancer.
He's very funny. That's one of the biggest things that's attracted me to him. He's so funny. He's written a few songs actually. He's so talented. He's so talented.
The lovely thing that's come out of all of that is he's just become this beautiful soul. He's just totally himself with no ego. He's just wants to inspire people to make the most of their life.
His mum, Joy's, watched him change over the last 2 years.
He's not angry with people. He's not wallowing in self-pity. He's been extremely brave. He's just been amazing. We love him very much.
The worst part is just family and friends watching them go through it with me. It's harder for them. For sure.
He's so outward focused. He doesn't want attention. He just wants everybody else to be okay.
The family's already had a special time away with Kirk at his childhood holiday spot in Wanaka, but Fiji's all about his mates.
It's really lovely that they've got this time now for all of them to come to terms with his illness and what life is all about and be able to celebrate what life's about.
The main reason I want to be here is just to see all my friends, hang out with those guys and just switch off from cancer for a bit. Maybe that'd be good.
Their holiday destination, Mana Island, an hour and a half by ferry from Nandi. Beer, snorkelling and fishing.
I just want to see these clowns operating a fishing rod, really. I don't have a career, don't have a future, and just let those things go, but it doesn't matter because I'm in the moment, I'm living in the now, and it's, a lot of people need to do that more.
What a cool attitude. Actually, Phil Vine tells me that Kirk was so crook, he nearly didn't make it to Fiji. He only got onto the plane thanks to a last-minute blood transfusion.
What's more, Duncan, he nearly drowned when he got there. We'll show you what happened when we come back.
Welcome back. Former pilot Kirk Dakers is heading to Fiji with 5 of his best mates for one last reunion.
And thanks to Air New Zealand, Phil Vine and his team managed to tag along.
They look like 6 Kiwi blokes in their prime on an unforgettable tropical holiday, and they are.
We just sort of said, we have to go. There's no way we could miss this, and I think everyone felt, exactly the same.
It's not an invitation you can refuse, is it?
No way, no, not at all.
Kirk, their mate from school, has terminal cancer.
Usually they say to us, oh, okay, you've got 6 to 12 months, or you've got 2 or 3 months. But this time, last week, they couldn't give us a time. They said our back's against the wall and you should go to Fiji because it's probably one of the sort of last things that you can do.
One of the first things on the boys' list, a fishing charter.
Just good to just have all 6 of us just out there on the boat, having some beers and, talking shit and listening to some music and doing what we always do.
I'm really happy that this trip was able to happen because it's making him happy, and when you've got that happiness, you've got the attitude to be positive, and it's sometimes what gets you through.
The hunters return, empty-handed.
Couple of bites. Yeah. But that was it. No fish, but yeah, good time, great time.
Apart from the scary moment, he forgot he was sick and leapt in.
We went out to that random sandbar in the middle of nowhere and had a swim there. I almost drowned, but it was a great time. Matt and Luke saved me.
But next day, he's back out there, keen for some snorkeling. Kirk's not afraid of much.
I'm not particularly scared of death at this stage, no. It's something it's been a long sort of build up to, and I've talked about it a lot with a lot of people, and death, just like cancer and everything else, is something that people shy away from talking about.
I think a lot of people in his shoes would take it a lot differently, you know. There might be a lot of why me, and, you know, why is this happening to me at this age, and blah blah blah.
How would you cope if you were in Kirk's position?
I've got no idea. I really don't know. No. It would, you would feel like you got dealt a bad hand.
I think
But
I'd be pretty pissed off.
I think I would too, yeah.
You have any regrets, do you think, when you die?
No. I was going to say no at this stage.
Okay.
I feel for a 30-year-old I've done a lot of things.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel.
Over 6 days of living and laughing it up with the boys, Kirk shared with each of them his new philosophy, living in the moment.
You know, just like sitting here right now with you, you know, beautiful day, beautiful temperature, good company, gonna have a good night, sun's out. You know, I can go for a swim if I want. It's just such a good moment, you know. And right here in this moment, I'm just enjoying it. I wonder what all those islands are there for, because we're on like the biggest one.
It's something we think we know already, but perhaps in reality it's impossible to understand until you're faced with your own mortality, like Kirk is.
They're really beautiful, just little things. Going for a walk on the beach, or lying in bed together, or, you know, things like that. Just little, that you just take for granted. Just be grateful.
Kirk, grateful for his days and nights, playing by his rules, putting the future out of his mind and living the moment in the company he wants to keep.
Thanks, bro. Thanks for bringing us all here. I think we'd all agree that we've been blessed with our lives and blessed with everything that we've done and everything we've achieved, but the world would be a lot darker and we'd feel a lot less blessed if it wasn't for you.
A last late night delaying the inevitable goodbye.
I think they know. I think they all know without saying it.
Because they're blokes.
Because they're guys, yeah. They know, Kirk knows, they know, I know. It's just like it's a bucket list thing.
So how will he say goodbye?
Well, I don't think we'll talk about that too much with them. I'll just say goodbye as if I'll see them again soon. Or something like that. I guess that's how I'll handle it. I don't know. Cross that bridge when it comes.
Next morning dawns grey and rainy. The weather's turned.
Thanks for your
You've been so good to this, man. I don't know if I knew anyone to be able to deal with this like you have, man. It's been impressive. I have a lot of respect for you, man.
Thanks for being such good mates to me. I love you guys. Alright guys, I'm ready to go. See you guys. Okay. After death, I don't believe it's all over. I'll go to a happy place and continue work on my escort and flying planes and and look down and look over people. And I always said to my mum and friends that if I'm going to come back and you know, say hi to them, I'll make it pretty obvious that it's me. I'll just be like, hey, you know, it's me, and they'll know it's me. So I'm going to make a point of doing that if I can do that. Yeah.